FMO theory to the cycloaddition reactions. Since cycloaddition reactions are intermolecular reactions. Intermolecular meaning you require a minimum of two molecules need to be participating in the reaction. So when we require two molecules, according to the FMO theory, we need to consider both the HOMO as well as the LUMO levels. Okay, so what according to the application of this FMO theory in the 4n pi system. Now when we are talking about the 4n pi system in case of cycloaddition reactions, I have told you already, this is nothing but 2 pi plus 2 pi cycloaddition. Always you represent in a square bracket. Two molecules of ethylene are going to combine at the expense of two pi bonds. Two new sigma bonds will be formed. So this is your structure which is said to be formed. These are irreversible reactions, and the formation of this product can take place in 4 different patterns. We have supra-supra interaction, we have supra-antara interaction, then we have antara-supra and antara-antara interaction. So based on these, we are going to see, apply this FMO theory, whether supra-supra, supra-antara, antara-supra or antara-antara are possible under the thermal condition or under the photochemical condition. Now, coming to the first condition, that is the thermal condition. Okay, so under the thermal condition, to each of the reacting partner, that means this is the first reacting partner, this is the second reacting partner. To each of the reacting partner, you need to consider either the HOMO or the LUMO level, but never both of them should be the same for both the reacting partners. Okay, now for the thermal condition, I already told you, always it has to be the ground state. Okay, so for one moiety, I am going to, that is the one reactant molecule, I am going to consider the HOMO level, and the second reactant molecule, I am going to consider the LUMO level, and both of them will belong to the ground state. Before that, I will be writing the ground state and the first excited state. Since both the molecules are said to be same, both of them will be having the same psi function. Two molecules, two sp2 hybridized carbons, so psi1, psi2, psi1, psi2. This is in the ground state and this is in the first excited state. In the ground state, you have two electrons in the psi1, whereas in the first excited state, one of the electrons from the ground state moves into the psi2 level. So in the ground state, the HOMO of the ground state will be psi1 and the LUMO will be psi2. In the first excited state, HOMO is the psi2 and LUMO is, you don't have any LUMO. Okay, is it clear? Now, we are going to make use of these molecular orbitals and find out, according to the FMO theory, what is possible under the thermal condition and what is possible under the photochemical condition. Okay. Coming to the first one, thermal condition. Ground state. Psi1, Psi2, Psi1, Psi2. First excited state, this is the ground state. So HOMO is Psi1, LUMO is Psi2. HOMO is Psi2 and LUMO you don't have any LUMO. Okay, now we'll go with the first type of interaction, that is the supra-supra interaction under the thermal condition. So supra-supra interaction. I'll take for the first reacting partner the HOMO level of the ground state and the LUMO level for the second reacting partner. Okay, HOMO level, that is Psi1. For the second reacting partner, I am going to take the LUMO level, that is Psi2. How many nodes does Psi2 have? It has one node. So this is plus, minus, minus, plus. Psi1 does not have any nodes, so it is plus and plus here. Now when you're doing a supra-supra interaction, you are going to set same side. So this is a bonding interaction. This is an anti-bonding interaction. Any anti-bonding interaction is considered to be forbidden. So the formation of the product will not take place. That means you will not be getting a cyclobutane structure. So supra-supra interaction under the thermal condition is considered to be forbidden. Okay. We are going to take the same set of molecules. Don't change the molecules. Don't change the psi functions. This is Psi1 function for the first reacting partner, and this is the Psi2 function for the second reacting partner. Now go for the second type of interaction, that is the supra-Antara interaction. When you are going to take a supra-Antara interaction, again take the ground state Psi1. This has one node, plus, minus, minus, plus. This has no nodes at all, that is 0 nodes. Now what is the type of interaction? Supra-Antara interaction. So when you are going to take a supra-Antara interaction, so this one, first reacting partner will be reacting in a suprafacial manner, whereas the second reacting partner will react in an antara. So this is a supra, this is antara. For the first reacting partner, it is suprafacial addition. For the second reacting partner, it is antara-facial addition. Here, both of them, you're getting a bonding interaction. So formation of your product is said to be formed. So this is considered to be allowed. Is it clear? Now, we are going to take, now this is supra-antara. We'll go for the next one, that is the antara-supra and antara-antara. Antara-supra. Again, the first reacting partner is Psi1, so you don't have any nodes. The second reacting partner will be Psi2, that is, you're going to take the LUMO of it. You have a node here, so plus, minus, minus, plus. You don't have any nodes. Okay, now antara, the first reacting partner is going to react in an antara way. The second one reacts in a suprafacial manner. So with respect to the first reacting partner, it is an antara-facial addition. With respect to the second reacting partner, it is a suprafacial. Antara, supra. Are you getting? We are getting a bonding interaction, so there is a formation of your cyclobutane structure. So this again is a allowed interaction. Next, the last type of interaction is nothing but your antara-antara interaction. In this antara-antara interaction, again you will be taking the ground state Psi1 and This one is Psi2 for the second reacting partner. Okay. So plus, minus, minus, plus, presence of a node, right? Okay. Now, entire, with respect to the reacting partners, both of them will be reacting in an opposite manner. So this one is opposite, this is opposite. Now, one I am getting a bonding interaction, the other one I am getting a anti-bonding interaction. So there will be no formation of a product. So this is considered to be forbidden. Is it clear? Okay. Now, this is with respect to the 4n pi system under the thermal condition. Now, what we are going to do is, we are going to take it under the photochemical condition. So, for the photochemical condition, I have told you, you should be taking a first excited state. So, in the first excited state, one we will make it remain at the ground state. One moiety we are going to take the first excited state. Okay. Okay. Now, coming to the photochemical condition. Photochemical condition, we need to take a first excited state. So in this first excited state, again, for one reacting partner, I will take HOMO of the first excited state and LUMO of the ground state. One reacting partner has to be there with the ground state. Okay, so now we know for the first excited state, I will take for the first reacting partner. Okay, for the first reacting partner, if HOMO is the, for the first excited state, that is nothing but your Psi2. What is the LUMO of the ground state? Again, Psi2. So both the reacting partners will be reacting from the Psi2 function. So since both of them are reacting with the Psi2 functions, I'm going to use the same color. Okay, now we'll go with the first interaction, that is the supra-supra interaction. P orbitals. Psi2 function, it has one node. Okay, this is one node here. Plus, minus, plus, minus. Clear? Now, it's a supra interaction. With respect to the first reacting partner, it is a suprafacial addition. With respect to the second reacting partner, it is a suprafacial addition. So it is supra-supra interaction. So there will be a formation of a cyclobutane structure. Because it is forming a cyclobutane structure, this is considered to be a allowed interaction. Next, supra-entera. Again, Psi2 function. Presence of a node plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay. First reacting partner is going to react in a suprafacial manner. The second reacting partner is in anterafacial manner. So this one is you're getting a, with respect to the first reacting partner, it is a suprafacial. With respect to the second reacting partner, it is anterafacial. Opposite signs are interacting, so it is anti-bonding. There is no formation of a cyclobutane structure. So this is considered to be forbidden. Clear? Next. We are going with the next one, that is a supra, antara-supra and antara-antara interactions. Antara-supra. psi2 functions plus minus presence of a node. Okay, since I've taken negative here, take negative here. Okay. Minus, right? Antara supra. With respect to the first reacting partner, it is opposite phase addition. Okay, so right. With respect to the first reacting partner, it is antara-facial addition. With respect to the second reacting partner, again it is a suprafacial addition. Here I am having opposite sign. So there is a formation of an anti-bonding. There will be no formation of a cyclobutane structure. So this is considered to be a forbidden one. Okay. Similarly, antara facial addition. Again, okay, plus minus plus minus. Now, with respect to the first reacting partner, it is antara-facial addition. With respect to the second reacting partner, it is opposite lobes of the first reacting partner. Similarly, opposite lobes of the second reacting partner. So it is antara-antara. Both of them are forming a bonding interaction. So you will be getting a cyclobutane. So this is considered to be clear. So this is about the 4n pi system. So in the 4n pi system, all supra-supra interactions are considered to be thermally or photochemically allowed. They are considered to be photochemically allowed. Whereas antara-supra and supra-antara are considered to be thermally allowed. Okay. Now we will go with the second system, that is the 4n plus 2 pi system. Now, you know that the 4n plus 2 pi system is nothing but the 4 pi plus 2 pi cycloadditions, that is the Diels-Alder reaction. Oh. 4n plus 2 pi system of the cycloaddition. This is 4 pi plus 2 pi cycloaddition. Now, we know that the 4 pi is called as your diene, whereas your 2 pi system is called as a dienophile. Similarly, we are going to take the HOMO as well as the LUMO levels here. Okay, so when we are talking about the HOMO and the LUMO levels here for the diene and the dienophile, we need to consider the HOMO levels. And I have told you thermal condition means always you have to take the ground state. Okay, right? So when we are taking the thermal condition, again we are going to talk about supra-supra, supra-antara, antara-supra, and antara-antara interaction. These are a must in cycloaddition. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the diene, we will be taking the LUMO level. Okay. For the dienophile, we'll take the HOMO level. I've told you, we are going to take both the frontier molecular orbitals because two molecules are involved in the reaction and both of them should not be same. Okay, LUMO for the diene, HOMO for the dienophile, and if it is a thermal reaction or a thermal reaction, both of them should be belonging to the ground state. Okay, so first I'm going to write the ground state, HOMO, and the LUMO levels for the diene as well as for the dienophile. The basic set of reaction is diene reacting with your dienophile at the expense of 2 pi systems. you will be getting a duct, what we call it as a cyclohexene. Okay, so in this molecule, I am going to write for the diene, the ground state. Diene has how many psi functions? 4 sp2 hybridized carbons. Okay, psi 1, psi 2, psi 3, and psi 4. Then psi 1, psi 2, psi 3, psi 4. Okay, this is the first excited state. This is the ground state. Please make a note that I am going to write the diene with a green color, with a different color, and the dienophile with another color. Okay, now in the ground state, the diene can accommodate 4 electrons. Each psi functions can accommodate only 2 electrons. So the HOMO level in the ground state here is considered to be your psi 2, and the LUMO level is considered to be psi 3. For the first excited state, one of the electron from the psi 2 moves into psi 3. So the HOMO level here will become psi 3, and the LUMO level is considered to be psi 4. Okay, now coming to your dienophile. Now your dienophile has only 2 functions, psi 1 and psi 2. Again, this is for the ground state. This is for the first excited state. Psi 2, psi 1. 2 electrons. So HOMO here, HOMO level here will be your psi 1. LUMO is considered to be psi 2. Similarly, one of the electrons from here moves into here. So HOMO is considered to be psi 2, and LUMO is considered to be, you don't have a LUMO. Is it clear? So this is the way how you are supposed to remember your psi functions. Okay, now using these psi functions, we are going to apply the FMO theory and predict the possibility whether it is possible in the ground state or in the photochemical condition. Okay, for the dienophile, we need to consider the HOMO level of the ground state, and for the diene, we are going to consider the LUMO level. So what is the LUMO level in the diene? What is the LUMO level in the diene is your psi 3 function. So thermal condition, psi 3 function, okay, then your HOMO level for the dienophile will be psi 1, right? Okay, so we need to consider the psi 1. Psi 1 does not have any node. Plus, plus, minus, minus. Then 2 nodes are set to be present. Put 1 node here and 1 node here. Plus, minus, minus, plus. Okay. Now, again thermal condition. First condition we are going to take supra-supra interaction. When we are going to do a supra-supra interaction, with respect to the first reacting partner, it is suprafacial addition, right? With respect to the second reacting partner, same side interaction. So again, it is supra interaction. You are getting the product. Cycloadduct is said to be formed. So since you are getting a product, this is considered to be a allowed interaction. Now, take another one. Supra antara. Okay. Please don't change the psi functions. Let the psi functions remain the same. So you're going to take You're going to take psi3 for the diene and psi1 for the diene of 5. Since we are concerned only with the terminal ones, I'm just writing the terminal orbitals only. So plus and plus, minus minus. With respect to the first reacting partner, it is suprafacial adhesion. With respect to the second reacting partner, it is anterafacial adhesion. Your second reacting partner is nothing but your diene of 5. You are getting an anti-bonding interaction, so there is no formation of your product. This product is said to be formed, so this is considered to be forbidden. Is it clear? Now, we'll go with the next one, that is the next interaction, that is antara-supra interaction. Again, psi3 for the diene of 5, psi3 for the diene, and for the diene of 5, it is psi1 plus, okay. Now, with respect to the first reacting partner, it is anterafacial adhesion. With respect to the second reacting, that means your diene of 5 is reacting in a suprafacial manner. Your diene is reacting in an anterafacial manner. So I'm getting an anti-bonding interaction. So when you're getting an anti-bonding interaction, there is no formation of your adduct. So when there is no formation of an adduct, this is considered to be a forbidden interaction, right? Then the last interaction of it is the antara-antara interaction. Both the reacting partners will be reacting in a anterafacial mode. Again, psi3 for the diene and psi1 for the diene of 5. Diene of 5, you are going to take the HOMO, and both of them will be belonging to the ground state. Okay, so plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, right? This is a suprafacial adhesion. This is an anterafacial. With respect to your diene, diene is reacting in an anterafacial. Opposite lobes are interacting. With respect to your dienophile is also reacting in an opposite way. So it is, both of them are giving rise to a bonding interaction. So there is a formation of your product. So this product is said to be formed. This is considered to be a allowed interaction. Okay. So this is under the thermal condition. Now we'll go to the next condition, that is the photochemical condition. Now, in the photochemical condition, when you're going to take, I told you, when you're considering the HOMO and the LUMO, one should be of the ground state and the other one should be of the first excited state. Now, what is the LUMO of the first excited state of the diene? Will be your psi4. Okay. Right. We'll go with the photochemical condition. First mode of interaction, that is supra-supra interaction. Psi4. Psi4 has 3 nodes. Plus, minus, okay, 1, 2, 3 nodes it has. So minus, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus. I'm going to take the dienophile with the same thing. Again, it is a this will become psi1 function, this will be psi4 function. Okay, so this is plus, plus, minus, minus. Okay. Supra interaction. With respect to your diene, it is a suprafacial adhesion. With respect to your dienophile, it is a suprafacial adhesion. But I'm getting an anti-bonding interaction. So there is no formation of your product. So this is considered to be forbidden. Now, take for supra-antara interaction. Again, Psi4. Now, this time I'm going to write only the terminal p orbitals. Okay. And in the terminal p orbitals, I am going to add your psi function. Plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus. Okay. With respect to the first reacting partner, it is suprafacial adhesion. With respect to the second reacting partner, it is antara. Both of them are giving a bonding interaction. So there will be formation of your cyclohexene adductor. So this is considered to be a allowed interaction. Here, now we'll go with the next interaction, that is a antara supra. Again, take Psi4 for the diene and antara supra. Psi4 for the diene. Okay, so plus, minus, minus, plus, Psi1. First reacting partner has to interact in an antarafacial manner. Second reacting partner is in a suprafacial manner. Both of them are giving a bonding interaction, so I am getting a product. So this is considered to be a allowed interaction. Similarly, antara-antara interaction. Again, take Psi4 for the diene, okay, and for the diene of 5, take Psi1 plus, plus, this is minus, plus, plus, minus. Antara, it's an anti-bonding interaction, so there is no formation of the product. This is considered to be forbidden. Clear? Okay. Now we are going to write the selection rules. Now we have explained all the FMO theory for the cycloadhesion reaction, wherein we are taking for the 4n system, 4n pi system, and 4n plus 2 pi system. Now we are going to use this one in the selection rule, that is a table which I'm going to give it, which is easy to remember, but explanation when you have to give, you are supposed to write all this. Okay. Now selection rules. Serial number, pi system, type of interaction, allowed, forbidden. Serial number 1. Okay. Now 4n pi system. What is the 4n pi system? According to the cycloadhesion is your 2 pi plus 2 pi cycloadhesion. Okay. For this one, I'm going to take supra-supra interaction, supra-antara, antara-supra, and antara-antara interaction. Supra-supra interaction is considered to be photochemically allowed. but thermally forbidden. Thermally allowed, photochemically forbidden. Thermally allowed, photochemically forbidden. Photochemically allowed, thermally forbidden. Okay, next, take the second one. 4n plus 2 pi system. 4 pi plus 2 pi cycloaddition. Again, for this one also. Supra-supra interaction, supra-antara, antara-supra, and antara-antara interaction. Supra-supra allowed thermally, photochemically forbidden. Photochemically allowed, thermally forbidden. Photochemically allowed, thermally forbidden. And thermally allowed, photochemically forbidden. These are the selection rules for the cycloaddition reaction according to the FMO theory. Okay, so please be thorough with it. Explanation has to be done. Explanation, please remember you need to take both HOMO as well as the LUMO level. Okay, I will be recording one more video regarding the sigma tropic reaction and I will send it to you shortly. Thank you.